It's opinion article time, and we're talking about one of my favorite animes ever, Demon Slayer. Feel free to call me a filthy casual in the comments. I'm Troy from Arcs on Anime, and today we're talking about an opinion piece about how Demon Slayer can keep up its huge wave of momentum. Before we begin, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell to be notified whenever we post brand new videos. Now, on to the story. Before I start, I'm going to say right now that I have yet to see the Swordsmith Village movie because it's not yet dubbed in English. That should be coming soon though. But I already established in previous videos that I only watch my anime dubbed. Yet again, you can feel free to yell at me in the comments and call me a filthy casual. Also, I'm going to avoid as many spoilers as possible for anyone still on their Demon Slayer binging journey. Anyway. The link to the article I'm referencing from CBR.com can be found in the video description. How Demon Slayer can stay relevant after Mugen Train's success. Demon Slayer's first season and Mugen Train were lightning in a bottle. Now it's up to UFO Table to keep up the momentum in a bold new era. Demon Slayer has, in the span of just a few short years, risen as one of the most popular and well-regarded shonen franchises in the modern era, competing vigorously with other hard-hitting titles like Jujutsu Kaisen, which I just started watching, and My Hero Academia, which I'm currently in Season 4 of. All three of them got off to a good start, but Demon Slayer's meteoric rise could truly be called lightning in a bottle. Now, that momentum is slowing down slightly. While good, the second season didn't quite capture the magic of the first, and many fans agree that the Swordsmith Village movie fell far short of the smash hit Mugen Train movie. By now, Demon Slayer can no longer rely on its novelty and lightning in a bottle status to keep viewers engaged. Ideally, this series will focus on its roots and stay the course until the end so it can stick the landing. I completely disagree here. Sure, I loved Mugen Train and I fell in love with the character of Rengoku in like the very first episode. His look, his attitude, his backstory, his quirkiness. My wife and I just loved him and we were shocked at the end. Again, I'm avoiding spoilers here. For the next series, the Entertainment District arc, I felt was fantastic. Sure, it may have started a tad slow, and I really didn't like the Tenjin character right away, but he ended up growing on my wife and I within like 3 to 4 episodes. By the end, I thought that the artwork was some of the best that they'd done so far, the fighting scenes were top freaking notch, the story had stakes and moved forward quite well, and the payoff was pretty darn good in my opinion, so I can't really agree that the Entertainment District arc was any less superior to the Mugen Train. But again, this is an opinion article, speaking of which, let's get back to it. How Demon Slayer's mega hype era took shape. Demon Slayer's overall hype and popularity are still going strong, with anime fans eagerly looking forward to the upcoming Season 3 and its all-new adventures. That said, relatively speaking, Demon Slayer's honeymoon period is over, and the franchise can no longer coast on the incredible momentum that it had out of the gate. Demon Slayer's ultra-popular first season was a perfect storm of elements, including the quarantine era of the COVID-19 pandemic, among other factors. While its first season launched in 2019, in the months leading up to the pandemic, during quarantine, anime fans needed something to watch and passed the long days. Shows like Tiger King became popular as a result, and looking back, there's strong evidence that Demon Slayer had the same experience. When Season 1 launched, it arrived with explosive hype, and quarantine helped the initial hype last much longer as a result. In early to mid-2020, anime fans who hadn't already watched Demon Slayer heard all about Studio UFO Table's new masterpiece and decided to give it a look to distract themselves during quarantine, and it worked. As social distancing tapered off in 2021, the Mugen Train animated movie arrived in theaters just in time, and that helped keep the hype going, and of course, the movie's genuine quality was a contributing factor. However, in early 2023, the lightning in a bottle hype is dissipating, and the unpopular Swordsmith Village movie definitely threw a monkey wrench in the works. The overall franchise isn't in trouble, of course, and plenty of loyal fans are ready for Season 3 when it airs in the spring of 2023 anime season. That said, Demon Slayer's anime must take some steps to keep the overall hype going, and not just settle into a comfortable has-been rut. I agree with the premise of what they're getting at. Sure, some shows definitely benefited from dropping right before or during the dreaded lockdowns and the height of the pandemic. However, once I got 2 episodes into Demon Slayer, I knew that this was going to grow on me, and it definitely did. My wife and I just wrapped up our binging of Attack on Titan and then Parasite the Maxim, and we needed something to sink our teeth into. This was my choice, and it was great. Not only was the show itself good, but the characters are all unique and fun, the action is dynamic, the stories are not hard to follow, but the freaking animation and artwork, man. My gosh, what can I say about this? Many scenes look very realistic and 3D, and some episodes felt more like I was watching a big-budget film rather than a regular anime TV series. I didn't stick with Demon Slayer because it was just something to fill time with. I don't think others did either. At Fan Expo Cleveland, I saw so many Tanjiro cosplays. I even saw a Zenitsu and an Inosuke. I haven't seen a dip in quality yet, but again, I can't yet comment on the Swordsmith Village movie, but let's wrap up this article. Demon Slayer's future seasons must stick to the fundamentals. To keep itself relevant and maintain the momentum that Season 1 and Mugen Train built up, future seasons of Demon Slayer must pull off a tricky balancing act with the narrative. Season 3 and beyond are expected to push the series in new directions with all new characters like the remaining Upper Moons and Mitsuri Kanroji, along with exploring new mysteries regarding sun breathing and Muzan's true goal. However, ultimately, Demon Slayer can and probably will recapture its pandemic-era superhype by sticking to the formula of what made those early story arcs so great without simply rehashing them. Demon Slayer's early storylines were hugely successful partly because of the series' strong emotional core, especially in the darkest COVID days. Back then, people felt lonely, afraid, and tense, but Demon Slayer's messages of hope, compassion, and strong family and friendship bonds made viewers feel more hopeful. It was exactly what stressed out, quarantined anime fans needed to hear, and Mugen Train kept it going, all the way through to Kyojuro Rengoku's and the touching scene with his father, Shinjuro, a retired Hashira. Now, in the post-pandemic era, Demon Slayer must maintain that strong emotional core, even if fans are used to it by now, and reaffirm the story's central themes of family love, hope, kindness, and prevailing against seemingly impossible odds. Intermittently, the Entertainment District arc did that too, but that arc was more about sheer action with the Daki Gyutaro villain duo. The Swordsmith Village arc in Season 3, if it remembers what made Season 1 such a breakout hit, will surely make fans forget all about the botched Swordsmith Village movie and maintain Demon Slayer's position as one of Shonen's best current anime series. I agree with most of that, and I'm actually hoping that they're making the movie sound worse than it actually was. The trailers for it really gave nothing away and showed nothing at all, so I don't know what to expect. Upper 3, I think it was, Akasa, was seemingly set up as the next big bad, and I'm sure that we'll see more of Muzan in the background manipulating things. I just know that they said that this new season will be longer than the previous season, so I'm definitely excited for that. Use comment breathing form 2, and let me know about what you think about all this. Do you agree with the article? Do you agree with my thoughts and feelings on Demon Slayer? Have you seen the new film, and are you anticipating Season 3? Also, do you like to watch dubbed, like me, a filthy casual, or do you watch it subbed, like a true weeb? Let me know in the comment section. Also, please share this video around to everyone you know, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell to be notified every time we post brand new content. I've been Troy from Marks on Anime, and we'll see you next time.